What's going on, people? Welcome to Carnage Extra, and we are back. Another international friendly, and I'm very excited for this matchup. We got Colombia versus France. Now, for those of you who may not be aware, the Colombian national team holds a very special place in my heart. Let me give you guys a little origin story about Carnage, okay? Back 2014, never watched football. I thought this sport was dirt. I thought you guys kicked the ball, scored one goal, and then you took off your shirt and ran around. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really think it was interesting. When you grow up in Brooklyn, right, you know, you're young, you're in a black household, nobody was really talking about soccer in America. I'm gonna be real, right? It's more popular now. But when I was growing up, my family was watching basketball, NBA, and American football, NFL, college football. That was what I was growing up playing, watching. Then the 2014 World Cup rolls around. I put on a game. First match I ever watched was Brazil. I think it was Brazil versus Croatia, I think. I'm not too sure. Neymar, I think Oscar as well, they cooked. But, and I said soccer because I'm from America, so I'm painting the picture for you. I can say what I want. What are you going to do about it? Hold that. Anyways, first match I ever watched, Brazil. Yeah, I think it is Croatia. I have to go back and look. But it was World Cup, and I saw Neymar, I saw Oscar, and I'm like, okay, this is actually, this is interesting. Let me keep watching some more. Then I see Colombia. Don't even ask me who they played. I have no idea. But I saw James Rodriguez. And if you were watching footy back then, you know what James was on. That 2014 World Cup. Go look at the goal catalog, bruv. Look at that goal versus Uruguay. Look at that goal versus Japan, where he had that fucking defender doing the splits. Man was moving like he was in a music video. He cooked the life out of everyone during that World Cup. And I thought James Rodriguez was the best player in the world. Obviously, I heard of Messi, I heard of Ronaldo, right? But if you're not watching, right? If you just hear it on SportsCenter, ESPN, you're not thinking about them. Yeah, you are familiar with the names, but I couldn't tell you what Ronaldo looked like. I couldn't tell you what Messi looked like before the 14-15 season. But before that World Cup, they could have walked by me on the street. I wouldn't have known them. So, yeah, you hear them because, they always get talked about. But you don't really pay attention. So I thought, because of that World Cup, I thought James Rodriguez was the best player in the world. I'm like, yo, this nigga is scoring goals, mad kind of goals, it's nothing. So then Real Madrid signed James Rodriguez. And I say, yeah, fuck, I'm a Madrid fan. Yo, that's where he's going? So that's where I'm going. Long story short, if it is not for James Rodriguez, I am not a Real Madrid fan, more than likely. If he would have went Tottenham, Chelsea, Bayern, Barca, PSG, Juventus, fucking Inter Milan, I don't know. If any of those clubs would have signed him, I'm 99% sure that that's the club that I would have supported. Because I just followed him. I didn't know. So, Colombia holds a very, very special place in my heart. And for those of you who do not know, James Rodriguez is probably my favorite player of all time. It's between him and Neymar. But I give the advantage to James because he was at Real Madrid. And if you guys have been watching my content, then you know that one of my main... Look, obviously, I love Zidane, right? What he did, the three-peat, legend of our club. But my biggest issue is how he treated James Rodriguez. I didn't like that. To this day, I still hold that against Zidane for how he treated man like James, okay? When James left the first time to go on loan, I think it was Bayern. I was pissed. Obviously, Isco, very good player. So, and it worked out, obviously, because we continue to have success. But I think James is better than Isco. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. So, just giving you guys a little backstory on why I really like Colombia, even though I don't really care how well they do. I just want to see James Rodriguez do well. And he's in the MLS now, so, he's been out of European football for a couple years, for the most part. So, we haven't really got a chance to see him. But when it's time for international football, Copa America, international friendlies, World Cup, James is an absolute legend. This guy turns into speaking of it, he's moving like prime Zizou when it comes to playing for his country. So, just wanted to give you guys a quick little, history lesson, because some people would know this. Like, if you watch my main channel, and if you're somebody that tunes in to a lot of my streams, then you would have already known this information. But there's going to be people that had no idea why I support Real Madrid, have no idea, about these different things. So, fuck it. I had to say it. I can't even lie. But that's neither here or there. I think this is going to be a very good watch along, right? Second time that we're watching France for this break. They just beat Brazil a couple days ago. I don't remember how Colombia did in their match. I know that the striker, Luis Suarez, missed an absolute sitter, which is mad when you think about it. But, look, shout out everybody that's watching, right? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Get in the live chat. Vote on the poll. Let me know what you're saying for this game. Who do you think's going to win? Colombia, France, or will this end in a draw, right? These are the final preparations before the World Cup kicks off in a few months. And all of the watch-alongs will be on the second channel. So this is why you guys got to have the notice turned on. The main channel is for Real Madrid, right? Those are where we do the Barca watch-alongs, Madrid watch-alongs, Football Chaos. That's where I drop my Madrid videos, collabs. This channel is for everything else. Champions League, Premier League, transfer news, coach gets sacked, whatever. This is the place. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. And get in the Discord. I'm not sure if we're going to be showing this match in the Discord, but there's a possibility that we will have the game live for those of you who don't have anywhere to watch. Matter of fact, I'm going to ask my mods now. Like, they're the ones who do it. Hold on. 1 second, and then I'll be able to confirm if we are going to be showing it. Let me just ask my guy that does it, one of the mods. Hold on. And then for those of you who need again, if you don't have a place to watch it, should be live in the Discord. The link for that's going to get dropped in the chat throughout the stream, all right? Let me see who's in there. Yeah. Suarez plays for Sporting. He's the guy that replaced Gyökeres. Actually, for Sporting, he's hooking. If you look at Luis Suarez's numbers, oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, the Portuguese league, if you're a striker in the Portuguese league, it's free eats. I can't lie. OMG, I forgot you had this channel. Bro, how you forgot I had this channel? I know I've not been as active on it as I should be, but I have been uploading like my Champions League predictions, my Champions League reactions. I did upload a video a couple days ago about Bastoni to Barca. I uploaded a video about Mo Salah leaving Liverpool. So I am going to try and be active on this channel more. And again, everything for the World Cup will be on this channel. It's not going to be on Football Carnage. Football Carnage is for Real Madrid and a little bit of Barca, okay? This channel is for everything. So this is why you got to be subscribed. You got to have the notifications turned on. Yo, Vishal, what's good, bro? They lost to Croatia. Okay, yeah. But Luis Suarez missed an open goal, though. Yeah. I don't actually know what the starting 11s look like. So we have we have like 15 minutes until kickoff. So we're gonna pull that up in just a second. But I do want to read some more of your chats. Yeah, Colombia are a very good national team. I don't think they're going to win today, though. I don't know if they have enough talent to beat France. But Colombia, and they also have Richard Rios. I rate that guy very heavily. I was super impressed in the Copa America when they had that great run, but they lost to Argentina in the final. Richard Rios, I wanted him at Real Madrid. If I could have swapped him for Danny Ceballos, well, swap Ceballos for Richard Rios, I think he would have cooked for us. He's at Benfica. He's been decent at Benfica. What's good, Will? We need to sign Ekitike, bro. Also, this France second team can compete for the world. Yeah, bro. France have so much talent that their backups would start for most teams in the world. And as far as signing Ekitike, I don't think that's going to happen. At least not this summer. Yeah, of course. Of course. I'm always supporting James. I don't really care, though, if Colombia wins, but I would love to see James cook. Of course. But I just want to see a good game, to be honest. Like, if we can get, like, a 3-2, a 4-3, I'm here for it. I just want to see goals. Yeah, bro, Rios is a baller, for sure. Man said we hate Tottenham. I mean, I do like Arsenal. Arsenal is my second favorite club team, so, I mean, I don't like Tottenham like that either, but I do want to see them get relegated. I can't lie. It would be very interesting seeing a Big Six side get relegated. Yeah, I actually would love to see that. But let's pull up this starting 11. But before we do that, big up to my guy, Christian. The first super chat of the stream. Bro, I appreciate you so much. My guy says, this is a big test for France. Yes, it is. But at the same time, I have to see the 11 because, yeah, I'm looking at this France 11. This is their backups, bro. This is actually the B team for France. Not one of these players starts for them normally. So, yes, it's a test for France, but at the same time, they've rotated every single player from that Brazil game. And look at their backups. This is still a very good team. Also, man, big up okjersey.com. Amazing quality kits. Make sure you guys go over there. The link for that is going to be pinned at the top of the chat. The link is also going to get dropped in the chat throughout the stream. The World Cup is around the corner. You got to get your merch. This should be a even match, bro. I don't know who this goalkeeper is. Samba. I don't know him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine your B team fucking having Conte, Emery, Cherky, Doué, Taram. Nah, this is mad, bro. This is mad. I'm being dead ass. New York can't chat to Boston. Man, fuck Boston. Fuck is it? Nobody give a fuck about no Boston, bro. New York is clear. You mad? If you're talking about NBA or you talking about just the city? Because if you're just talking about cities, Nobody cares about Boston, bro. Like, what? New York City is clear. Now, if you're talking NBA, then, I mean, obviously, you know, Celtics, the defending champions. No, sorry, not defending champions. Fucking, that's OKC. But Celtics have won a championship recently. Fucking Tatum is back. So, okay. Okay, yeah, y'all talking about basketball. I think it'd be a good matchup, though. I don't really like the Knicks, though. I'm a Nets fan, so everybody else in my family is the fucking Knicks, but I'm Nets, so. Chicago is dirt. I didn't watch the Spain match, no. No. This is the only game. This is the only game that I'm keeping an eye on for today. We do have about 10 minutes until kickoff. All right, so we will have the match live. If you need some place to watch Colombia versus France, it will be live in my Discord. You are welcome. Seeing Mbappe for France, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put him on the right wing. Him and Vinny can interchange. I mean, but no, okay, so I do think at Real Madrid, that's possibly the best way to get them playing together. But at the same time, I don't think Mbappe wants to be on the right wing. If Mbappe wanted to play on the right, then we would have done this already, bro. I think it could work, of course, but it's just not a possibility in my opinion. Yo, Zaire, what's good? Bro, they were never going to rest Luis Diaz against France. Like, France have rested. France have completely rotated. Yeah, bro, France. What the fuck? How long was I muted for? I didn't even realize that I was muted. What the fuck? My bad. Sorry about that. I don't know why it just muted. I have no idea what happened. My bad, chat. My bad. But yeah, what are you guys saying? I actually think with France rotating, because I didn't see it initially. I didn't see it like initially. I actually think Colombia can do something. I think, bro, this actually might be closer than people think. Because France obviously still have like a crazy amount of talent. But I think people are really sleeping on Colombia. I'm telling you, people are sleeping on them, bro. I still think France wins, but I'm going to say 2-1. I'm going to say 2-1 France. But don't be surprised if Colombia wins. Don't be surprised, bro. Will, what do you think of the Netherlands? They also have a pretty good team, but they still fumble. Yeah. I think the Netherlands are decent for sure. The Netherlands are decent. I don't really have any high expectations for them. Like, I don't expect the Netherlands to go on any kind of run or, make the World Cup final. But they're okay. The biggest issue for the Netherlands is that Van Dijk is dirt. Like, Van Dijk has fell off a cliff. So, that's the problem. I'm not selling Vinny and keep Mbappe. Mbappe doesn't have club mentality. Bro, you always talk about how shit Vinicius is, and then now you're saying that you would keep him. You're a confused guy. You got to be AI. I don't think you're a real person, to be honest. The Netherlands have the best defense in national team football. Yeah, but a large part of that is because of Van Dijk. But this season, Van Dijk's been awful. Like, everybody talks about how Konate hasn't been good this season. Van Dijk has been worse. What national team do I support? I mean, they're not playing right now, but...
Brasil! Brasil!
Yeah, Brazil, America, everybody else. I mean, I am interested in seeing how France do, but I don't really care about any other national teams. We are going to be doing a watch-along, though, on Tuesday. Brazil versus Croatia. And we're also doing USA versus... USA is going to be going against Portugal. Yeah, America's about to get slapped. If Belgium put 5 on the USA yesterday, imagine what Portugal are about to do to America. Oh my God. Nah, we're about to get violated. I can't even lie. Spain has the best midfield. No, I think Portugal's midfield is better than Spain. I think Spain has the second best midfield, but I think Portugal have better quality and depth. You think about it, right? João Neves, Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes. You also have Ruben Neves. There's a bunch of guys. I think Portugal's midfield is slightly better than Spain's. Let's see. For those of you who need some place to watch the match, it will be live in the Discord. The Discord link is getting dropped throughout the stream. In the chat, you gotta just pay attention. You catch it, you join. It's pretty simple, bro. We're close to 1,300 people in the Discord. Very close. Yeah, this match is kicking off in a few minutes. Spain walked the World Cup. Not happening. Your country's in the playoffs. Who's your country, bro? Portugal is a dead team. Portugal's midfield is not dead. You're waffling. Portugal's midfield is elite. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? No Ronaldo, no party. I actually have my own feelings about that. I don't think Portugal can win the World Cup if Ronaldo is starting. I think Ronaldo needs to come off the bench, bro. You're 41 years old. You're 41. Come on, man. Like, stop it, bro. You're 41. Not saying that as an insult, but I think the issue when Ronaldo is starting is that they try to force everything to Ronaldo. And the thing is, Ronaldo is just a tapping guy. Like, at 41 years old, he doesn't have the pace. He doesn't have the link-up play. He can't really beat you in 1v1s. Ronaldo is in the box, and you have to create chances for him. That's where he's at this stage of his career. So this is why I'm saying I don't think him starting is necessarily the best. That's all. Portugal's manager is trash. Yeah, I agree, dog. I watched USA get bashed by a mid-Belgium team. Carnes, you should be humble on the international space. Bro, I don't really care how USA do, bro. I don't really have any expectations for them to do anything, bro. I think USA is going to get demolished on Tuesday by Portugal. Your country is Mexico. The furthest you go is the quarters. Okay. I know that Mexico also have that kid that a lot of teams are looking at, like Real Madrid, Barca. What's his name? Gilberto Moro, I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, match is about to get started, people. Nah, it's true, but I think Ronaldo should be okay with coming off the bench, bro. Like, for the better of Portugal, I just don't think they can be as fluid with Ronaldo up top. And the issue is that Ronaldo wants to take every free kick, and he's trying to score every free kick. Again, I love Ronaldo. That's my GOAT. I think Ronaldo is the GOAT. But at the same time, at 41 years old, bro, there's nothing wrong with people saying maybe you should take a step back. I think Ronaldo as a super sub would be phenomenal. He would come off the bench and cook. But to play 90 minutes every match at this stage of his career. Now, if this was Ronaldo 10 years ago, Portugal might win the fucking World Cup. Ronaldo is very unlucky because the most talent that he's ever had with him in the national team has now come at the end of his career. And the thing is, right, like when people try to compare Messi, Ronaldo internationally, yes, Messi has had the better international career, but the standards are very different. Like, for example, before Messi was even known, Argentina won 2 World Cups. Argentina were already winning trophies. Argentina were one of the best national teams on the planet before Messi ever kicked the ball, right? That's why they were cooking Messi, because he didn't win the World Cup until the last time. Remember, Messi quit because of all the pressure. Remember, after that Higuain miss, Messi quit the national team. They were cooking him in Argentina because they were used to winning trophies. They had Maradona. They had all these teams, Copa Americas, World Cups, Confederation Cups. Argentina are behind Brazil, I think, for the second most, The second most decorated national team in South America. Like, they're massive, right? But when it comes to Portugal, before Ronaldo, even though they had guys like Figo and, I'm pretty sure that you could name like other Portuguese legends that came before CR7. Do you guys know that Portugal never won a trophy? Never. In their history, before Ronaldo joined them, they were like, Portugal, yeah, they never won a trophy, bro. Ronaldo joins them. I think he's won about, like 3? Like 3 trophies? So, it's a little bit different, right? Like, but Messi has had the way better international career. 100%, bro. Because he's won the World Cup. But again, that's the standards, bro. Like, in Argentina, you have to win the World Cup. Like that's their expectations, bro. in Portugal, CR7 is the only reason that they've seen silverware. So, you know, these things is. I swear the last time I saw the name Lucumi was on Narcos with Pablo. That was one of the Sicarios, otherwise known as Blackie. By the way, I actually watched a movie called Sicario like last week, bro. That shit was overrated. Decent, though. Yeah. Match is about to kick off, people. Colombia are going to get things started.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Dally! What's good, Dally? Look at my goat. Again, for anyone that does not have a place to watch the match, it is live in my Discord. Join the Discord. You have some place to watch. Matches just kicked off. 80% of you said France will win. 15% are saying Colombia. 5% saying a draw. Again, I don't really care who wins. I just want to see a very good match, and I would love to see James score a goal, bruh. Told y'all, man, that's the one thing that I hold against Zidane. And I don't care what anybody tells me, bruh. James Rodriguez is better than Isco. I don't care. I will die on that hill, bro. I will die on that hill. Yo, shout out to Vibes Only with the super. I appreciate that, bro.
Oh, yes!
Says Ronaldo at 41 is still a better finisher than half the people. Goncalo Ramos had 3 shots and fluffed it. He can't play the full 90, but they do need him. No. I'm not saying that Ronaldo is useless. What I'm saying is the team cannot be as fluid with him up there. So I think Ronaldo should be entering the match 60, 65th minute. I think this is how you maximize and you optimize the minutes that he's getting, and then he can come off the bench and make an impact. But to have Ronaldo out there from the first minute, what if the match goes to extra time? Ronaldo at 41, playing 120 minutes, and then possibly pens? That's how I view it, bro. Yeah, hopefully we get a lot of goals this game. Yes, Messi did have more responsibilities for his national team than CR7. Yes, because it's like I told you, bro. Before Messi ever fucking played for Argentina, they already won World Cup. Like, Argentina were used to winning trophies. With Portugal, they never seen a trophy before until CR7 started playing for them. Never. They were essentially like fucking like Tottenham, bruv. No trophies, no silverware. Yeah, I didn't watch any of the games yesterday. I was watching a little bit of the USA match, and then we scored the first goal. I think it was McKinney. But then, like, the kits, like, both teams were wearing, like, white kits. So I was like, I'm not watching this. After we scored, I was like, okay, bet, we scored. And then I turned on the game, or I looked at the score, and yeah, like, Belgium had, like, 4 goals. Shot from outside the box goes wide. Zaire Emery. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Warren Zaire Emery, I remember when he broke through at PSG. This kid was, like, the oldest looking 18-year-old I've ever seen in my life. Corner here. That actually took a deflection. I did not know that took a deflection. Yeah, or was Warren Zaire Emery like, how old was he like when he broke through? He was either like 18 or 16. I don't fucking, bro, he looked old as shit. I'm like, yo, bro, where's his ID? If James is better than Isco, then you're a better streamer than Carninho. I was on stream. Come on, bro. You could never be a better streamer than me. I'm the GOAT, bro. When it comes to this, there's not many people that can chat to me, if anybody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, bro. It's a different level over here. But, nah, I'm not going to lie. James is a very underrated player, bro. I'm telling you, he's better than Isco. And I'll fight with my Isco, right? My guy that joins Chaos. I'll fight with Isco about this. I don't give a fuck, bro. Imagine playing a World Cup knowing you have to win. CR7 don't play with that pressure. I think there's pressure now because he's CR7, of course. But in terms of the countries, no. But obviously, people are going to say, yo, CR7, you don't have a World Cup. But thing is, though, what people just seem to forget, decent build-up here by Colombia. Yeah, but what people seem to forget, oh my God. Yo, I thought Rio scored a screamer. Anyways, yeah, what people seem to forget is that you can't have, back then, the same expectations for Argentina, a team that's used to winning trophies, versus Portugal, a team that never won trophies until CR7 joined, right? That's like comparing expectations for Tottenham and Real Madrid, bro. At Real Madrid, the expectations are you win the UCL, you win La Liga, you win all the trophies. At Tottenham, the expectation is top 4. Hey, look, bro, if we make the UCL, we're happy. That's the vibes at Tottenham. So, shit, right now, Tottenham are just trying to not get relegated. But you guys get, what I'm trying to say. You can't compare the two. Yeah, it's a decent start. Bro, the scoreboard for this match, I'm watching on Telemundo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, bro, I don't speak Spanish like that. I can understand a little bit. But sometimes they be talking too fast. I'm like, yo, gotta slow down. Where's that sound that I want to play? Here we go.
Buenas noches, días. 7, 8. Me llamo Kevin y tú. ¿Dónde estaba? ¿Cómo se dice?
That's going to be me when I visit the Bernabeu in about a year. That's how I'm be asking for directions, bruv. Colombia look good. No. See, this is the thing. Samuro, you have to remember, bro, and I don't know how old you are, but Messi was struggling with Argentina. And in Argentina, they were cooking the shit out of Messi for not winning, bro. A lot of people don't remember, bro. Even Messi talked about the pressure that he was facing back at home. Because in Argentina, you're expected to win. That's what they're used to, is seeing trophies. So early, remember when Messi, remember when Higuain missed, bro? Messi quit. He came back, obviously, but Messi quit. He literally talked about, the pressure, bro. Bro, Argentinians, I know people don't like them because they call them racist. They call them racist, etc. But, the standards for their national team are very high, bro. It's right up there with Brazil. Do you rate Spain's? Yeah, Spain's kits are nice. Spain's kits are nice. Man said him at Camp Nou. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm going to be walking up to the Bernabeu.
Buenas noches, días. 7, 8. Me llamo Kevin y tú. ¿Dónde estaba? ¿Cómo se dice?
I fucking love that sound, bro. Yo, Kevin Hart's hilarious, dog. Kevin Hart is hilarious. Messi could have played with Spain and easily won trophies, but instead he took the hard route. Playing for Argentina is not the hard route, brother. Bro, I don't know how old you are, Mez, but again, Argentina are one of the most decorated nations in the world. When it comes to international, Argentina are a big country, and that's before Messi even played for them. I think you're forgetting about Maradona, my friend. But yeah, playing for Argentina, it's not the hard route, no, because they're right up there with Brazil for the best team in South America, countries for football. So Yo, Prime, what's good? I agree with you, Will. They were underachieving with that team and having arguably the best player in the world. Yeah, bro. Like, because the thing is, right? Like, see, because people think, for example, that like, oh, if you're in Argentina, then you like Barca. A lot of these Argentinians, they don't give a fuck about Barcelona, bro. Like, they care about their national team, right? There's some Argentinians that like Real Madrid or that like, other teams in Europe. So, yes, of course, they all like Messi. But they wanted Messi to do it for the country, right? Obviously, like, think about it, and I'm not comparing the two, but think about it like Vinicius, right? Vinny is great club-wise. Vinicius, national team is shit. Like, Vinny for Brazil, be real, he's not good. Now, maybe this World Cup, he can turn it around, but so far, that's why in Brazil, they do cook Vinicius. Because, like, yo, bro, you're doing it for Real Madrid, but then when you put on the Brazil shirt, you're not able to perform at the same level. So, like, a lot of these people that live in these countries, they don't care what these players are doing for the fucking club team. Because most of them don't even support Real Madrid or Barca. Like, fucking Argentina, they support fucking Boca Juniors. They support River Plate. In Brazil, they like Flamengo. They like Santos. They like fucking Palmeiras. So they don't care that you're cooking at Real Madrid. Yeah, of course, they're probably proud that you have Brazilians, Argentinians cooking in Europe because that is a good thing for the country. But they don't care like they do with their national team, bruv. So, like, Vinny, you bagged in 2 UCL finals. Congratulations. Where's the Copa America? Where's the World Cup? That's what they care about in Brazil. Like, you get it. Now, obviously, there are, like, Brazilian Real Madrid fans, of course. And there are Argentinian Barca fans. But a majority of the fans in those countries, they don't care about Europe. They just want to see their national team win, bro. That's how it is, bro. It's a decent game so far. It would have been nice to see France with their main 11, but I understand why they've played their entire B team. You don't want to risk any injuries. France are right outside the box. Ooh, that might be a pen, you know. No pen. That could have been a pen. I thought he got tripped in the box. Nah, it's not a... Let me see. Nah, it's not a pen. That's not a pen. Good call by the ref. Good call. Will I view France 2026 as Germany 2014 slept on? I think most people think France have the most talent in the world for international football, brother. There's not another team. Oh my gosh. France are through. Thuram. Oh, he might have been offsides anyways. He was offsides. Yeah. France are not slept on. I think most people predict them to make the World Cup final for the 3rd time in a row. I just don't rate Deschamps anymore. I think Deschamps is washed. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I don't know. I think he should have been sacked after the Euros. They should have brought in Zidane from then. I'm not sure why they didn't do it. Imagine if they had, and I know that Zizou is taking over once this World Cup is over, but imagine if they had Zidane right now with this team. I'm telling you, bro, they would cook. They would absolutely cook. They would slap teams, bro. I'm telling you. Big up everybody that's watching, man. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Let's get over 100 likes as soon as possible. Do not forget, this will be the channel where we cover everything for the World Cup. Not the football carnage will be strictly Madrid, a little bit of Barca stuff as well, chaos. This channel is going to be where the watch-alongs will happen. The transfer news for all the other clubs will happen. It's going to be a very busy summer. Oh, shit. Oh, Colombia, almost. That's a great that's a great block. That's an amazing block. If he does not get to that, Colombia are up 1-0 right now. Is that Hernandez? I think that's Hernandez. What a block. Zidane should be leading the team in the World Cup. Again, I would have sat. If you watched France during the 2024 Euros, they were awful to watch, bro. All that talent, and they were god-awful to watch. For anybody that's just joining, if you need some place to watch the match, it is live in my Discord. I'll drop the link for the Discord in a second. But we are showing the match live in there. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hold on. Let me drop it for you guys, though, in case there's some people that aren't paying attention to the chat. Yeah. I mean, it's been a very good start so far. I'm entertained, bro. I don't have any complaints as far as this match is concerned. Thoughts on Arsenal players leaving international break? Around 11 players, fake injuries. Hey, look, man. Arsenal being my second favorite team, I don't mind it. They need to lock in for this fucking title race, bro. They can't bottle it. So, I like that Arsenal did that. I'm not trying to see Arsenal bottle the league once again. I need them to win the Prem. Colombia do look good. Big up, Will, as always. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm doing good, my guy. Hopefully you're doing better, Ishmael. I appreciate that. Bro, I'm telling you, in that Euros, my God, bro. Like, yo, watching France was like watching, I don't even know. It was like watching Getafe. Man say he's going to hate watch Ghana in the World Cup. Oh, you're Nigerian. Bro, how did Nigeria not make the World Cup? That's a disgrace, bro. All the talent that you guys have in Nigeria, you probably have, besides Morocco, I would say that Nigeria have the most talented group of players. So, yeah, not making the World Cup for Nigeria is an absolute disgrace. Did you see Rashford, Cook, Araujo, and Valverde? He had one good run, and then it led to nothing. I don't really think that that's cooking. That's just a good run. Is that Cherky? Bro, look how good Cherky is on the ball, man. Like, this guy is not real, man. I think France, and Colombia are going back and forth. The difference is, right, and this tells you how good France are. This is France's B team. This is a completely different 11 than what you saw versus Brazil. They have started 11 new players. This is Colombia's best team. James is out there. Munoz from Palace, the right back. Richard Rios, Luis Diaz, Luis Suarez. This is their best 11. Free kick here for France. Turkey is over the ball. Let's see. Colombian community is big. Where I live, there's a lot of Colombians, yeah. There's a lot. Again, I love Colombia. Big up James, man. My GOAT. I prefer Cucho and Real Betis than this overrated Luis Suarez. Yeah, see, the thing is, it's very hard to judge attackers based off of what they're doing in the Portuguese league, because the Portuguese league has made a lot of attackers look phenomenal, and then they leave for huge amounts of money, and then they kind of struggle around the rest of Europe. Like João Felix, for example, was at Benfica. Atleti paid what, like 130 million for him? He's a massive flop, even though I do like João Felix ability-wise. I think he's a very talented player. but he never lived up to expectations, right? I think he did join the wrong club, though. Like, being a player like that, joining Atletico Madrid was dumb. But he flopped. Look at Darwin Núñez was at Benfica, mashing work. This guy was cooking. Goes to Liverpool, he was okay, but this guy couldn't finish easy chances to save his life. Look at Victor Gyökeres, right? Was generational with his scoring at Sporting. And now this guy is at Arsenal, and it looks like he's playing in Timberlands. The guy looks like he's running, and his pace is at fucking 5. So, I think whenever you see, like, an attacking player from Portugal cook, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Because that league does make you look a little better than what you probably are. Shout out Will, bro. Can I make what? Can I make Premier League content and about Arsenal? Also, a Madrid fan and Arsenal is your second team. Hey, you just like me, bruv. But, no, I mean, on this channel, you'll see Premier League content. I dropped a video the other day about Mo Salah leaving Liverpool. Again, Carnage Extra is for everything else in world football. I'm thinking about making a third channel where I just talk about anything. It doesn't even have to be sports. It could be anything, like reacting to, like, for example, like the new Harry Potter trailer just dropped. I love Harry Potter. Maybe I could do a video where I'm reacting to oh my God, Colombia in the box. Oi! Yeah. Basic, or, you know, a channel where I can, like, react to, like, new video games, like fucking Crimson Desert. I like the game. You know, react to, like, GTA 6 update. I don't fucking know. Anything, right? It's anything. So don't be surprised if you see a third channel come along. Don't be shocked, bruv. Then I would have my main channel, second channel, third channel. And then I can kind of cover, like, everything that I would want to. I don't know. I'll figure it out, though. Yeah, France depth is ridiculous, bro. This is a completely rotated 11, by the way. This is none of these players that are starting. None of these players started for like when they played Brazil, and they're going back and forth with a very good Colombian side. Yes, this guy is a baller. I think he's the right winger at Monaco. He's a very good player, bro. Very good player. As someone who is 80% left foot and 100% right foot, Cherki is not real. Brother, Cherki is the most technically gifted player in the world right now. I don't think there's anybody that can manipulate the ball like Cherki can currently. He's phenomenal, bro. Shout out Will. I already read this comment, bro. I read this. Carnage reacts to all. Yeah, I don't know what I would name it, to be fair. I don't really know, bro. Carnage reacts. Hey, actually, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Bro, keep an eye out. I might do that before the fucking end of the season, bro. Well, maybe before the end of the international break. I don't watch MLS, so I don't really support any of those teams. But if I had to pick one of the New York teams, because they're the locals, so New York City FC, Red Bulls, whichever one. That's why I want to see do well, but I don't watch MLS, so James can still cook with a good. Nah, I don't think James is. Bro, I'm be real. I think James is gonna retire, bro, after this World Cup. I don't see him playing after this World Cup. I think he's done. Musiala clears who? Who does Musiala clear? Let's talk about it. Who? Musiala's a good player, but who is he clearing, bruv? Again, for everybody that needs a place to watch the match, it is live in the Discord. We are going to do some football bingo at half. You know, y'all can get cooked on that if you want. It's a cooling break, bro. This is like a new thing. Now like they're introducing cooling breaks. It's going to be in every World Cup match. It's for like 2-3 minutes. The players just get to get some water. I don't really have a problem with it, to be fair. I don't think it's that deep. Honestly, I think it's okay. Yeah, cooling break. Or, as it says on screen, hydration break. Hydration. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting opening 25 minutes, chat. I think both teams are going at it. This is things that you love to see. You love to see it. I hope that we get a goal soon, though. Big up to everybody that's here, man. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Make sure that you guys are also subscribed as well, people. Turn on those notifications. Again, everything World Cup related will be happening here. You live in it's like 9 degrees. Sacramento, right? That's what you mean? Fucking hell, Sacramento, bruv. 9 degrees? It's not that hot where I'm at. It's like 50. Feels good outside, but it's a little chilly, bro. I can't even lie. I am also, starting with the next watch along. Actually, I want to do this for all my streams. I want to start live streaming on TikTok, my watch alongs. So that's something that we're going to be doing coming up as well. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Akliucha? Where the hell? I know that he's playing for France, but where is his family from? Like, are they immigrants? Yeah, because bro's name is Magnus. He's a good player, though. He is. I thought he was going to cook us when we played Monaco, but he ended up not doing shit. Him and Vanderson were getting locked. French and Algerian. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to say, because, like, that's that last name. But obviously, he's represented France, so he didn't even pick Algeria, but he could have played for either of them. You trying to be like K9? K9 doesn't live stream watch-alongs, brother. I don't really care about TikTok. I'm never going to just set up a TikTok live and just talk. But I'm saying, like, for streams, like, because it's easy, bro. Like, it's easy content. I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it. So it's like, if I'm live on YouTube, why not be live on TikTok as well? So I think this is what I'm going to start doing. Maybe by, I'll say, maybe tomorrow. Because I also want to live stream Football Chaos on TikTok as well. Thoughts on Bastoni to Barca, and which striker do you think Barca needs, Alvarez or Osimhen? Oh my gosh, 1-0. 1-0. Doué scores. Doué's shot takes a deflection I don't know if it's off of another French player or if that deflects off of a Colombian player, but that deflection knocks it into the back of the net. Good shot by Doué, though. Puts a lot of power on that. And yeah, I mean, look, France are up 1-0. Yeah, the defender tries to clear it at the last second. But, yeah, that's Munoz. That's the Palace right back. Yeah. He's not able to get onto it. Yeah, 1-0. As far as Bastoni to Barca, I'm going to be honest, I think it'll be a good signing. I don't rate Bastoni as high as a lot of people do. But I think Bastoni, it can't hurt. I don't think you're going to get him for the price that, bro, Barca paid saying $50 million. Bastoni has multiple years left on his contract. He's one of the most important players for Inter Milan. I don't think they're going to let Bastoni leave for anything less than $70 million. So I think it's going to be a very hard deal to get done. I know that Barca are negotiating personal terms, but that doesn't really mean anything. Every team negotiates personal terms first. It would be dumb, because then you'll end up like Liverpool with Caicedo, right? Liverpool, they didn't negotiate with Caicedo. They just went to Liverpool. Liverpool agreed the fee, but Caicedo said no, because he already agreed terms with Chelsea. So in transfers, if there's a player that you want, you're always going to agree terms first. So then if the club agrees to sell him, then you already worked out the deal. It's done. Imagine you negotiate. Uh-oh, Colombia are through here. That is shit right there, bro. What is James doing, bro? Should have just ripped it, dog. You should have just ripped it. So, yeah. I think, like, people are like, oh, my God, it's happening. It's happening. Agreeing personal terms, it does not mean, like, anything. Inter still have to be willing to sell. But what it does show is that Bastoni would want to go to Barca, though. So that's a good thing. But it's going to be a very expensive deal. But, yeah, I don't think Bastoni is as good as everyone else does. Every time I watch Inter Milan, I've not been impressed. And I've watched him multiple times. I've never seen Bastoni have a good game. In the Club World Cup, he was struggling with Franco Mastantuono. When fucking River Plate went against Inter, he barely contained Franco. And everybody says that Franco is shit. And Franco was 17. That was 17-year-old Franco giving Bastoni problems. In the Champions League this season, Bastoni was mid. Even last season against Barcelona, he was shit. In the Champions League final, Bastoni was shit. In the Milan Derby this season, Bastoni was shit. So, I don't get the hype, right? Obviously, I think he does have the qualities that Barcelona are looking for, right? Because he's quick, he's good on the ball, so he should be able to fit that high line. And I think Barca, they do need to put an emphasis on defense. So, that's the thing. We'll see. But I think it'll be an okay deal. Nah, I think it'll be a good one. And in terms of strikers, I pray that Barca sign Alvarez. Because Alvarez is not a striker. So I pray that that's who you guys go and drop $130 million on, is Julian Alvarez, please. He will struggle. Alvarez is not a lone striker. It would not be... If you guys sign Julian Alvarez, you'll have the same problem that Real Madrid have with Mbappe. You'll have a striker that's never in the fucking box. Because he's not a striker. Julian Alvarez is a secondary striker. This is why at Atleti, they play two up top. Because Alvarez cannot be up there by himself. He needs a Griezmann. He needs a Sorloth. He needs somebody next to him. And Hansi Flick is not going to change his system. He's not going to run a 4-4-2. Hansi Flick will be in the 4-2-3-1. So what are you going to sign Julian Alvarez for? I think if you get Victor Osimhen, if Barcelona signed Victor Osimhen, he would fucking cook. That would make me nervous. Julian Alvarez, he'll score a couple goals for you, but your attack won't be as deadly because you will have nobody in the box. So when Yamal squares it, nobody will be there. When Yamal crosses it, nobody will be there. Unless you're going to just have Marc Bernal crashing the box, then possibly. But Alvarez is like a false nine. That's what he is. And he's very small. Alvarez is like 5'7", bro. Alvarez is 5'7", dog. So now you completely take away your aerial dynamic, right? How many times do you see Lamine Yamal crosses it into Lewandowski, right? You have an aerial threat. If I'm Barca, the striker that I think is the most realistic, that is also a big one, is Victor Osimhen. I think you can get him for like $100 million. The issue is, would Victor Osimhen take a pay cut? Because I don't think Barca can afford to give him the wages he's on at Galatasaray. He's on $400,000 a week. That would make him, I think, Barca's highest paid player. And I don't know if Barca would do that, right? So I think that is where the issues will come. Marmoush is not a striker either, bro. Marmoush is not a lone striker, dog. I'm telling you. Marmoush would be better inverting off the wing. But he is a good player, though. Alvarez was not a striker at Man City. Sometimes. But Alvarez was a bench player at Man City. Haaland was the striker. When Alvarez started games, a lot of times, Alvarez was playing off the left. At Man City, Alvarez was playing off the left, bro. Yeah, he did start games in the 9, but the guy is not a lone striker. Like, go look at Julian Alvarez last season at Man City. A lot of those games, he was coming off the left. What do you think of Barcelona? I have no idea. Yusuf, I don't know who that is, bro. I have no idea who that is, dog. France are in the box again. Oi. This is Barca. We don't need a big man in the box. The only reason we're crossing it to Lewandowski is because we can't link up with him like we can with Alvarez. Okay, so then who's going to finish the chances that Yamal's creating if nobody's in the box? Tell me. I'm telling you, it's going to be the same problem that you have, that Real Madrid have with Mbappe. Is your striker is not in the box. Barcelona don't need their striker to do link-up play. You have enough guys that do the build-up already. You need a striker that is deadly in the box. That's what Barcelona under Hansi Flick needs. And Victor Osimhen has better work rate than Julian Alvarez as well. He'll run more. And he's a better striker. And Alvarez is a better finisher. Well, Osimhen's a better finisher, if that's not what I said. Polo, I have no idea who that is. I'm not sure like what you're talking about, bro. Alvarez was playing off the left at City. Go look at that last season, bro. There's a reason why Julian Alvarez left, dog. Because he knew he wasn't going to be able to start up top. He's not a striker, bro. He's a secondary striker. When do you ever see like Julian Alvarez in the box, bro? It's very rare. Like, this guy is always outside the box. I tell you what. Barca signed Julian Alvarez. I don't think he'd be a bad player, but I don't think he would live up to the price tag that Barca would play for. That he would not live up to the price tag that Barca would pay for him. Because Atleti paid 98 million. He's their best player. Atleti are going to ask you for like 100. They're going to probably want Griezmann money. How much did you guys pay for Griezmann? Like 140 or like, no, I think it was like 140. Okay, I don't think it goes for that much. He might though, but they might ask you for like 120, 130 million. He's not going to live up to that price tag. And he will be a flop. I don't think he'll be a bad player. Like Griezmann was a flop at Barca. But Griezmann was not bad, but he never lived up to that ridiculous price tag. That's what it would be like, essentially. I think you sign Julian Alvarez, Rafinha will outscore him. Rafinha will outscore him, bro. I'm like, imagine. Oh, shit. Marcus Thuram. Yo, France's B team is carving up Colombia. That is shocking defending. What are they doing there? How is Thuram even getting that? It's a good ball into the box. But the defending from Colombia there is poor. And you want to know what's so crazy? Is that this is France's B team. Every player that is starting this match was on the bench versus Brazil. And they're going against the best that Colombia have. And they're making it look easy. This France team is scary. I've said it once, I'll say it again. There is no national team on the planet that has as much talent as France do. They're winning 2-0 against one of the better teams from South America. Behind Brazil, Argentina, I think Colombia are the third best team from that continent. And they've gone full strength. And they can't compete with the B team for France, bro. James, Rios, Suarez, fucking Luis Diaz. Like, all these guys are there. And they're struggling, bro. Ecuador is not better than Colombia. Yo, big up Warrior. Let me mod you, my guy. Let me mod you. Yeah, because most of the people who are normally modded, because I've not really done any live streams here. Big up to Warrior. Ecuador have the... Oh, my God. Here come France again, bro. Here come France again. Oh, my days. Yeah. Ecuador, they have the best defense in South America. Ecuador's defense is crazy. But... Colombia are better than them overall. Colombia have more talent. But Ecuador's defense is elite. You think France are the second best team in Europe? Fuck no, bro. Who's better than France? What national team has more talent than France? Mind you, on all three levels, France are elite. Their defense has Saliba, right? Their midfield, stacked. Their attack, stacked. Like, Upamecano is arguably one of the best center backs in the world last 2 seasons, bro. Like, France have zero excuses. Argentina do not have more talent than France. Spain do not have more talent than France. Look at the... Okay. I'll put you like this. Look at this Spain team. Look at the amount of backups that they have out there, right? Cherki would start for Spain. Mind you, Doué would start for Spain. Doué is better than Nico Williams. Bradley Barcola would start for Spain. I'm just talking about the backup players here, right? Fucking hell, like, hold on. And if we were going for starters, like, if we did the best of the best, Oh my, yo, bro, Colombia are getting chefed. But if we were to do the best of the best, there's not many Spanish players that would get into France's 11. Is maybe like 3. I'd say the goalkeeper as well. I think Jean Garcia is better than Mike Mignon. So I would say and they're all Barca players. Jean Garcia, Pedri, and Yamal. That's it. Who else from Spain gets into that France 11 if everybody's fit? And Yamal is questionable because I think this season Olise's been better than him. So it's questionable. But like, this is the kind of talent that we're talking about here when it comes to France. Like, only 2, maybe max 3 players can get in from Spain into this France team. 4 minutes added on. Yo, is that my guy Barca Reacts? Hey, look, there's nobody that I know with worse ball knowledge than man like Reacts. But that's still my guy. I gotta mod you as well, bro, so that I know that it's you. The last 2 times Spain played France, they beat them. Irrelevant. I think Spain played better football than France. I think Spain, as of right now, De La Fuente is a better manager than Deschamps. If you watch how Spain plays, they play like a club. Like, they play like they're together every week. With France, Deschamps does not have a fluid system. So I think Spain are better coached, but talent-wise, Spain are not better than France talent-wise. Fuck no. Bro, Marcus Thuram would start for Spain right now. Ekitike, Mbappe, fucking Olise, Dembele. Like, all these players would more than likely get in for Spain. Only one of them would miss out because, okay, Spain would, of course, want to have Yamal out there. In the midfield, Pedri. Who else? Tchouaméni would start for Spain. Charky would start for Spain. What are we doing here? Conte would probably start for Spain. Yeah, but Spain are a better coached than man say Llorente would get in for France. Hey, bro, you out your damn mind? Okay, right back as well. Okay, fair enough, because France's right backs are dirt. Koundé and Malagusto. Yeah. Like, that's the weak spot for... Like, that's probably the only weakness that they have in their team. Is the right back, bro. By the way, guys, we are going to be redirecting to Barca Reacts. He's doing a live stream with the biggest yapper that we know. Man like Sir Talks a Lot. The Prince of Zamunda. Omar. So, don't worry. The content today is going to keep going even when this stream is over because they're going to cook. So, that's where we're going to be redirecting after this game is over. All of a sudden, it's okay. For example, right? Portugal beat Spain in a fucking final. I think Spain are still a better team. I think Portugal, of course, have a lot of talent, but I would pick Spain to beat them because I just think Spain are better coached. So does that, but at the same time, right? I'm not going to say, oh, well, last time Portugal played Spain, they beat them. That's irrelevant to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, what team does not lose ever? You're gonna lose. That's why it's irrelevant, brother. Even though I do think Portugal has as much talent as Spain, though. I do. But I feel like Spain, something about Spain. Now, actually, shit. Maybe I might take that back, bro. I might take that back, actually. Because when I'm actually thinking about it, Portugal might have a better team than Spain, bro. Yeah, bro. Never mind, bro. Never mind. That was the wrong example to use. Nah. Portugal's better than Spain, talent-wise. But again, Spain are better coached. That's halftime, by the way. Yeah. Spain are better coached. De La Fuente does a good job. The issue with De La Fuente is Unai Simon. I don't understand what he sees in that goalkeeper. Like, Unai Simon is not, like, bad, but he's not better than Jean Garcia, and he's not better than David Raya. So how the hell is he the number one? I don't understand. And De La Fuente doubled down this week, or the last few days. He literally said, yeah, that he's going to be my number one for the World Cup. Like, Raya and Jean Garcia have to hold that. Why? Why? Like, I don't get it, bro. So, Konate's not a weakness? I don't think so. I don't have short-term memory. Like, a lot of football fans have the memory of a fucking goldfish. If you're having a bad season, all of a sudden, you're a liability, right? Konate, overall, has been very good. But this season, he's not been good. Same thing like Van Dijk. Van Dijk's been shit this season. But everybody just talks about Konate. How come we don't talk about Van Dijk? I don't really think I don't think Konate is a bad player. K9 calls him Della Dumbass. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Please watch every match before you have an opinion. I can have an opinion on whatever I want, bro. I don't know what you mean. I watch a lot of football. I don't really get what you're trying to say. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think that Konate starts anyways. Because for Saliba, well, for France, it should be Saliba and Upamecano. Upamecano is arguably top 3 center back in the world currently. The last 2 seasons, he's been phenomenal. Saliba is one of the best center backs in the world. So those two should be starting. Unless there's obviously an injury. Then, of course. You're only hyping him up because he might be going to Madrid? No, because I said that I would not take Konate if he wasn't free. The only reason that I would take Konate is because he'll be a free transfer. But I don't rate him that highly. I think Konate is a decent player. But I'll put it to you like this. If Konate is the only center back that Real Madrid signed, I'm not happy. Now, if we bring in Konate and, let's say, I don't know, like, who's that kid from Hamburger? The one that's on loan from Tottenham, that's Croatian. That guy's a fucking baller. Like, if we bring in Vuskovic, if we bring in Konate and Vuskovic, or Konate and Saliba. I know that Slaughterbeck is staying at Dortmund. He's a fucking bozo. Like, why would you pick to stay at Dortmund? You're a loser, bro. Whatever. But if we get Konate and somebody else, I'm happy. If we just get Konate, I'm not happy. I don't rate Konate highly, but he's not a bad player. We've watched Konate for about 4 or 5 years now. And he's having one bad season, and then, like, now he's shit, bro. You started watching football 5 weeks ago. Don't chat to me, bro. Endrick will follow in Pele's footsteps and win the World Cup for Brazil. I mean, I would love for Brazil to win the World Cup, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Why is K9 not on Chaos? Bro, I think every comment that you've put in has been about K9. Why don't you ask him, bro? K9 is my guy. He's always welcomed. He's always welcomed to join my streams, bro. Like, whenever K9 wants to link, just hit me up, bro. Will, can you tell those Barca fans why they chat to the best team in history? And, you know, everybody knows that Real Madrid are a bigger club. Like, Barca fans don't really even argue that. So that's not something that, you know, is really a conversation. Yeah, bro, Vuskovic, I would take him at Real Madrid. Yes, that guy. We were linked to him I remember us being linked to Vuskovic. Like, I swear, like 2-3 years ago. Like, we were linked to some Croatian I swear it was him, bro. Like, I remember. He was like fucking like 17 or some shit. I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Would have been nice to sign him from then. Barca are going Vuskovic. You're not getting Vuskovic, brother. You're not signing Bastoni and Vuskovic. Now, if the Bastoni deal doesn't go through, let's say Inter Milan are like, yo, we want 80 million. And if Barca don't want to pay that, and then if that deal breaks down, I could see you guys going Vuskovic, yes. But I think Tottenham, because remember, he's a Tottenham player. He's on loan at Hamburg. But a lot of people seem to forget that he's a Tottenham player. Now, hopefully, Tottenham get relegated, because then he's definitely not going to stay. But if Tottenham some way, somehow stay up, they're going to probably not want to sell. Because he does look like he could be one of the next best defenders in the world. So why would they sell him? But if they get relegated, he might force the move. So look, fire sale at Tottenham. Yo, bro, France is elite. France is elite. Yeah, I was going to play bingo. Should we play bingo? Drop a 1 if you want to play bingo. If I see enough 1s, then we'll run a quick game. Because low-key, I'm not even like the mood to play it. But if you guys want to get cooked so bad, I mean, like, I'll cook you like I normally do. Like, it's not really a problem for me. I don't lose. I always come first. I'm just a different kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like Barca Reacts. I don't be losing to nothing. What happened to your boy Saddam Hussein? Yeah, like what do you mean, bro? We have 2 center backs leaving. You can't have 2 center backs leaving and only bring in 1. It doesn't make sense. Rudiger and Alaba are leaving. So should we only bring in 1 center back? What the fuck? That's less depth. So, yeah, again, it has to be 2. I lost both times. No, I didn't. That was AI, bruv. Hi, fucking man. We run some bingo real quick. You know what I'm saying? We'll run some bingo. Let me cook y'all real quick. Let me drop this link. I'm going to do a 2-minute timer. The bingo link has just been dropped. I'll do a 2-minute timer. Whoever's in here, matter of fact, not even 2 minutes. A minute and a half. Okay, you know what? Minute 45 seconds. The timer is counting down. I don't care how many people are in here at that time. This is when we'll get started. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. Hold that, Jonas. Hold that. Or matter of fact, if it's not a lot of people, then we're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna run bingo with like fucking 3 people, bro. Minimum 15 people, and then we'll run it. Warrior, I already told you, bro. You put on a helmet to make cereal. Come on, man. Talking about cooking. Stop it, bruv. Man couldn't cook a fucking boiled egg. Probably fucking burn it. Rudiger's getting a bit better. Yeah, I agree. Rudiger's form has been better, but I would like... See, like, I don't really want Rudiger to stay, but I can see it. But it wouldn't be my first choice. 30 seconds. Love from... Bro, what country is that flag again? I won't play to make it fair. Come on, Jonas, because you know better. Once you see Carninho is here, you know better. Don't even waste your time joining, bruv. Don't even waste your time. 5 seconds. What flag is this, bro? That's Bangladesh, right? I think you told me that last time. Yo, bro, what are some of these names, man? What are some of these names, bro? Yo, bro, you dead ass. What is his first name? Red card for you, bro. If I could kick you out, I would. Will is mid? See, y'all so disrespectful, bro. Barca owner Mbappe. Osama bin Carnage. Nah, y'all are disrespectful, bro. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. Y'all get cooked real quick. So disrespectful, bro. Yeah, Sri Lanka. Okay, big up, big up, big up. All right, hold on. Let me lock it. Hopefully, they don't sell me. Rodri. Bruv. All right, Reece James. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Jordan Ayew. He's African. Nicky Butt. I know this name. I don't remember him, though. Imagine your last name being Butt. That's like being a cooler. Let's not waste time here. Origi. I don't think Liverpool didn't win the Europa League. That's why I didn't pick that. Liverpool did not win. Inigo Martinez. Hold on. I'm trying to look at these fucking options. I'm struggling right now. I can't lie. This guy's Mexican. Sean Longstaff. None of these apply. João Cancelo. Was João Cancelo ever at Inter? Fucking hell. Rafael Guerrero. I know he's at Dortmund or some shit. German league. Fuck it. Chicharito. I already picked Mexico. Why do I feel like Chicharito? Bro, why are they giving me so many fucking Italian team options? Rico Lewis. None of these apply to Rico Lewis. Andy Carroll. He didn't play for Villa. Isn't he from fucking West Ham or some shit? Nabil Fekir. Oh my God. What a name. Wasn't he French, though? North American, Caribbean, Manuel Pochettino. Oh, my God. Bro, look at these options that they're giving me. Ain't this the Mexican goalkeeper? He didn't win Copa America. Mason Greenwood. Did he win the Europa League with Man United? No, he wasn't in the squad. Oh, my gosh. Emre Can. He played at Liverpool, right? He's German. What are these options? Damari Gray. I haven't heard that name since fucking when he was at Leicester. Andre Pirlo. Milan. All right. Aguero. He doesn't have 2 UCLs. He doesn't have any. Fuck. Brantwaite. Oh my God, what a name. Aguero was Argentinian, and I didn't fucking click Argentina. Are you serious? Are you serious, bro? Mohamed Kudus. He's at Tottenham right now, but was at West Ham before that. No Copa America. Bro, I could have fucking clicked. I swear he. Taj Buchanan. Enter. Alfonso Davies. North American. Shaqiri. No. Real Embolo. None of these apply. David Pizarro sound like somebody that would have played in fucking Italy. Milan, Juve, Napoli. Fuck it. I don't want to risk it yet. Claudio Bravo, fucking the former Barca keeper. Did he win 2? I'd say he won 2. No, he wasn't the goalkeeper during that era. Fuck, it was Victor Valdez. D'Lo Care. Ah, fuck that one up. Romario. Had to win Copa America, right? Lucas Paqueta, managed by Pudge. He did not play with Beckham. Yeah. Patrick Vieira. Bruh. Okay, hold on. Second half about to start. After rush. Zielinski. Hoyland's at Napoli now. Scott Carson. That's the goalkeeper, right? Fuck. João Felix. Samuel Lino. Nah, this is mad. Maldini. Did he ever win the Europa League? I don't think they were ever in the Europa League. Yeah, nah, they sold me here, bro. Del Piero. Oh, my God. Fuck it. Ah, that's Milan and Juve, I think. All right, fuck it. After rush. Vasquez. Sir Bobby Charlton. My God, bro. Puskas. None of these apply. Yeah, I fumbled chat. Steven Gerrard. Yeah. AI. Fuck, bro. Warrior cheated. This is AI. Warrior cheated. Nah, they gave me a bullshit bingo card, bro. They gave me a... Oh, yeah, Kudus. Kudus did win the Europa League with Tottenham, right? I know Scott Carson was the backup at Man City. Lucas Vasquez won the Europa League? When? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Warrior got an easy fucking bingo card, bro. That's AI. That's not even me, bro. I don't even know what to talk... we didn't even fucking play bingo. What are you talking about? We didn't even play bingo. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Warrior must have got the easiest fucking bingo card known to man if this guy came first, bro. This is crazy. Oh, Lucas Paqueta. He didn't win Europa League. Lucas Paqueta, didn't he win the Conference League? With West Ham, right? West Ham didn't win Europa. They won the Conference League. Yeah, bro, Pirlo. But I fucking just clicked. See, like when Pirlo came up, I just clicked AC Milan because I was rushing, bro. Nah, I'm gonna lie. Warrior cheated. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't even recall what you're speaking about. Scott Carson played with Beckham in the national team. Bro, how the fuck would I know that Scott Carson even used to get called up for England, bro? All that I know Scott Carson for is fucking peeling oranges at Man City. All right, let me see. Oh, my gosh. 7th out of 21 is crazy. Who came last? Mez, why am I not surprised that you are last, bruv? Or that you're second to last? Who the hell is Dante? Dante, expose yourself, bruv. Nah, that's mad. Last is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Dante. Never play bingo ever again, dog. I can't believe they really gave Warrior such an easy bingo card, man. That's the only way that it makes sense how Warrior, of all people, comes first, bruv. But that's AI, though. It wasn't even really me that was playing, so... It is what it is. Hopefully, Colombia can get back into this second half. Good. Bro, I literally came 7th because I wanted to have the same number as Vinicius. I didn't want y'all to feel bad if I beat you, so... I had to let y'all win. I had to let y'all, 6 people come ahead of me. I was like, nah, it's all good, bro. I don't want, just so that you guys can think that you're better than me. And then next time we play, you get smoked, and then you're crying. Negreira bingo. Yeah, man. Warrior, I know you was Googling, bruv. You probably ran the bingo card through fucking, like, Chat GPT. Yeah, man. You think you slick? I'm on to you, Warrior. I know your game. Uh-huh. I know you, bro. You not slick, Warrior. Man said, of course, Mez came second to last. The refs helped Warrior. Facts. Yeah, nah, bro was up there named Epstein, bruv. Hey. For some of y'all who are laughing, I didn't see y'all playing bingo. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Oh. Colombia have had some solid attacks. Should have been doing a little bit better. Nah, that's mad. Again, for everyone that is in here, if you need somewhere to watch the match, it is live in my Discord. If you're not in the Discord, then I don't know what to tell you. It's time to retire the jersey, Carnage. Damn, ain't saying like that on Wash, bro. Nah, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
He was special.
Nah, that's mad. I just let you guys think that you're doing good so I can keep you coming back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to just always get blown out by me. And then y'all gonna be crying and bitch. Oh my God, we're losers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to feel like that. I like you guys. So that's just what it is. That is what it is, bro. By the way, let me ask the guys if they're free for chaos tomorrow. I don't want to forget to do that. One second. Yo, chaos tomorrow should be fun. We didn't get to do a chaos on Friday. Yo, nobody on Discord send me friend requests. I have to actually unfriend a couple of you guys because y'all be updating your fucking Discord status like every day. Like, why am I getting notifications of people updating their Discord status? I don't give a fuck. I look at my phone, it's like 5 Discord updates. Today, I'm gonna eat pizza. Who cares? Why is that your Discord status, bruv? Why are you even updating your Discord status? Hey, we just like the dumbest shit, bro. Just give me notifications, man. What is going on here? You should do a bingo only live stream in this. Maybe we'll run some football bingo on Chaos tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We'll run some bingo tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do that. It's international break. Why not have some fun with it? I hope that we have a full show tomorrow, man. Bro sounds like Arsenal fans after losing. All right, look, bro, you could believe what you want to believe. Okay? I'm just telling you the facts. I had to let some of you guys win to make you feel better about yourself. Like, that's just what it is. And they say that I'm not a thoughtful person, bruv. I'm a very thoughtful person. Yeah. We'll run Chaos Bingo. either to start off the stream or to end the stream. You see how I say don't add me on Discord and people sending me friend requests? You see, y'all so disrespectful. That's the problem with the young generation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have no respect for your elders, okay? When you see me, understand that you're speaking to someone of unk status. This is the problem, okay? Some of you guys didn't feel any hot leather on your backsides growing up. When an unk is in the room giving you knowledge, you're supposed to just listen. This the problem with the chaos group chat. You see? Then you got the young guys like Reacts and Sam and a fucking Warrior. It's just like there's like no respect for their elders, for the people that have come before them. By the time most of y'all were born, I was running the streets. Yeah. Nah, I'm waffling, bro. I'm waffling. Now, I ain't gonna lie, my goat might be washed, chat. James might be washed, man. What is this performance, man? What is this performance, man? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, bruv. Yeah, nah, the thing is, bro, again, I was told that I really shouldn't give, like, my age and these things and stuff online, but I'm a lot older than people think. It's just because I don't got my beard yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, one day, y'all gonna click on a Carnage stream, and I'm gonna have me, I'm gonna have me a motherfucking, I'm gonna have me a whole James Harden thing going on here. Watch. You shouldn't give these kids much attention? Ah, yeah, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, like, niggas be updating their Discord status, like, every morning. Like, I'll think I'm getting an important message on Discord, and it's a fucking update notification. Let me find one. Because I don't be closing my message. I have a lot of notifications. Hold on, wait. Let me find one. Hold on. Let me find one. It was like the dumbest shit. I literally unfriended somebody the other day for always updating their fucking status. Like, yo, bro, like, nobody cares, bro. Hold on. Oh, shit, wait, maybe I did delete them. Ah, you know what? I think I did delete them, chat. Might be cooked. I ain't gonna lie. Damn. And nah, I'm not in my 30s yet. I'm not far, though. I'm not far, but I'm not in my 30s yet. Soon, though. I still got a little bit more time. Because, once you hit 30, oh my gosh, what a save. Oh, he didn't save that. Due bags again. France's B team are carving Colombia up. Bro, Colombia haven't seen this much violence done to them since Pablo Escobar. What France is doing to them is diabolical. Let me tell you something right now, bro. Do a brace, but France are on a completely different level. This is their B team, bruv. No Mbappe, no Ekitike, no Olise, no Dembele. And their attack is moving like prime Brazil. Colombia have their full-strength squad out there. And look at how they're getting moved to. I thought the keeper saved it because he got to it. But it ends up going to the back of the net. This game is over, bro. It's over. It's over. Nah, this is done. This is done. That is mad, bro. Hold on. I do have to ask the guys, yeah, if they're free. I don't want to forget. Yeah, nah, this is belt to ass. I ain't gonna even lie to you. This is belt to ass, chat. This is BTA. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, guys. 1 second. I mean, the keeper got to it, but it's just a good finish by Due. Should have been getting saved, though. I can't lie. That should have been saved. 100%. All right. I just sent the message out to all the guys, so we'll see who comes on Chaos tomorrow. Hey, look, man. James is still my GOAT. I know that he ain't do shit today, but that's still my guy. I don't give a fuck, man. I knew this would happen to us, so it doesn't matter. Hey, look, bro, if it makes you feel better... Never mind, actually. I shouldn't say that. Due can play across the front three, bro. Due is good with both feet. That's what makes PSG so phenomenal, is because their front three, they don't have a predominant foot. Like, Kvaratskhelia can play on either side and cook. Due can play on either side and cook. Dembele can play anywhere across that front three and cook. That's the difference with PSG. Like, they don't have an actual striker that starts. But because of how good they are on the left, on the right, either foot, it does not matter. Diaz can't carry. Don't forget this when we face Bayern. Don't worry, because Sir General, Furlan Mendy will cook them. Yeah, Due does look like Mbappe. He looks like he could be Mbappe's little brother. Yo, Kevin, what's good? What happened there? Hold on. Diaz will cook Trent. Yeah, you said Doku would cook Trent. And he did, to be fair, the first game, opening 20 minutes. Doku did not cook. Doku fucking got past Trent one time, bro. Like, all Doku does is, like, fucking, like, shake his shoulders and then run fast. And, oh, my God, he cooked. He cooked. Running fast is not cooking, brother. Please break the bank for Due. We don't need wingers, bro. We don't need to sign any attacker, to be honest. Unless you're going to get, like, a striker, like a pure number 9. Then, why would I sign another winger? Doesn't even make any sense. Man said France second team. Okay, let's relax, bro. Like, come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. What is an ideal result in the first leg? Against Bayern is us winning, bro. If we can win that first leg and then go to the Allianz, that would be massive, bro. But as long as we don't lose, then I'm happy, bro. I'd take a draw right now. You told me we draw 2-2 with Bayern. I'll take that. I just hope that Ferland Mendy is fit, bro. I'm begging that Mendy is available. Real Madrid needs strikers like Kane or Haaland? No. We need a striker like Ekitike. Speaking of Ekitike, he's coming on right now, brother. I would take Ekitike tonight at Real Madrid. You fucking mad, bro. Ekitike would cook at Madrid, bro. Camavinga's coming on too, which sucks. Not happy to be seeing him. Not happy to be seeing Camavinga right now. Bro, Jeremy Doku is just fast, bro. Like, all he does is just fucking, like, twitch and then just run. Like, just twitch and then run. Like, like when Doku loses his pace, he's finished, bro. Like, he's not that good. Yeah, I'm praying that Vinicius does not play. I'm praying that Vinicius does not play on Tuesday against Croatia. There's no need to play him, Carlo. Give Endrick, Esteval, these guys. Well, I don't know if Esteval got called up, but give these guys the minutes. Doku has good close dribbling. Trent can't defend, and he needs Valverde to help him. I mean, well, when you're going against a tricky winger, if you're right back like Trent, then of course you need help. Why is Mbappe warming up, bro? Don't even, bro. I swear, if this guy puts Mbappe on, man, do not bring Mbappe on, dog. Stop it. Like, you're up 3-0. You're up 3-0. What we doing here? Huh? Brahim's our best dribbler, but he's mid. No, I don't think so, actually. I think our best dribbler is Jude Bellingham, to be fair. But, you know, everybody listens to online narratives, so they think that Jude is not good on the ball. I think Jude's our best dribbler. I think Camavinga is our best ball progressor. Zaire Emery will be, but Zaire Emery is not the profile that we need, to be fair. And I don't think PSG would want to sell him, bro. There's no need for Mbappe. There is zero need for Mbappe. You're up 3-0. You're going to bring Mbappe on to do what, bro? What is Mbappe going to do right now? Like, you don't need him for anything. Like, don't do this. Don't do this, bruv. Don't do this. Because if this guy gets injured, I'm going to be honest. If this guy gets injured, I'm be mad, bro. João Neves, yes, but PSG won't sell, and I don't think we're not gonna get Ekitike Like, it's not happening. At least not this summer. Maybe in... See, I think we'll get Ekatike when Isak is fit and they have Ekatike playing left wing. Because Isak is their first choice striker. They spent $150 million on him. They broke the record. He is the highest signing in Premier League history. When Isak is fit, he will be the first choice striker. And then now, you just have to hope that it ends up becoming like a Julian Alvarez at Man City, right? Where it's like, you're good enough to be starting, but you can't start because the guy ahead of you is the guy, you know? So that's what I'm hoping, is that Isak comes back soon, and then, yeah. Mbappe wants to break the World Cup goal record. He will. Mbappe's only 26 years old, bro. The next World Cup, he'll be 30. The World Cup after that, he'll be 34. Mbappe's playing in at least 2 more World Cups after this one. Like, Mbappe's last World Cup will more than likely be 2034. By that time, he will have the record for most goals scored in a world, like in the whole tournament. I think right now it's the guy from Germany that owns that has that record. Mbappe will break that record maybe this World Cup or definitely the next one if he's able to be fit, of course. He's 27? Same thing, bro. I thought he was 26, bro. But nah, same thing. Mbappe's playing 2 more World Cups, I think, after this. So 3 more in total. 2026, 2030, 2034. He'll be about 35, I think, his last World Cup. He'll have that record by then. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, he'll have that record. Yeah. Klose. Yeah. Is that how you say his name? No, it's not Muller. It's not Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller does not have the record for most goals in a World Cup. Well, in the World Cup, period. No. It's the other German guy. I think Klose is his name. Yeah. Let me see. Who has the most goals in World Cup history? Yeah, Mersalov Klose is the all-time highest goal scorer. He has 16. He bagged 16 in 4 World Cups. R9 is second. R9 is second. Hold on, let me see this top. Let me see. Hold on. Like, how far is Mbappe? How far is Mbappe? Hold on, chat. Let me see him real quick. How do I check this? Hold on. Another cooling break. 1 second. Gerd Muller, not Thomas Muller. That's who you got. Gerd Muller has 14. I thought you guys were meaning Thomas Muller. Messi has 13. Hold on. Let me find this list. Okay. Let me just do it like this. How many World Cup goals does Mbappe have? So if the record is... Okay, hold on. Mbappe has 12. Come on, bro. So, okay. Mbappe has 12. And Mersalov Klose has 16. You don't think Mbappe is going to get 4? Remember, 3 more World Cups Mbappe will play. 2026, 2030. In 2030, he'll be 31 years old. He will be there. 2034, he'll be 34, 35. He will be there. 3 more World Cups to get 4 goals. By the time Mbappe stops playing football, he will have the most goals in World Cup history. He's getting 4 probably this fucking summer, bro. Mbappe might break that record this summer. This guy is really warming up. Mbappe is really warming up, bro. I could slap this guy, you know. Vinny cannot perform for Brazil. I agree. But don't put that comment in one more time, or else you're getting sent to the shadow realms, bruv. Don't spam. World Cup goals hit different. Now, I mean, look, Mbappe in the World Cup. He's Mr. World Cup. If France win the World Cup and he gets a Ballon d'Or, he's got to be in the GOAT debates. See, if Mbappe wins another World Cup, now let's say, because then that would put him in like the R9 category. As in like, you won the World Cup, you dominated in the World Cup, but you didn't win a UCL. But he still has time to win a UCL. But now, of course, bro, Mbappe, I really think that Mbappe is the best attacker in French history. I think he's better than Thierry Henry. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I think Mbappe for France, different, bro. Different. Let's just hope Spain and Argentina. Yeah, nobody wants to see that, bro. Come on. Like, who wants to see that? He's winning a UCL this, bro. I pray, bro. I pray. Yeah, bro. Like, R9 is a legend, but he never won the Champions League. So, if Mbappe can't win a UCL, then, because you know how people say, oh, the best players win a UCL. Well, R9 didn't win a UCL, and he played for some of the best teams. He played for Barca. He played for Real Madrid. He played for Inter. Like, R9 played for very good teams and never won it. So, Spain and Argentina would be the best final? Yeah, I guess. If you're a horrible person, then sure, that's what you'd want to see. But Rafinha's out 5 weeks after Mbappe. Yeah, bro, Mbappe cooked Rafinha, bro. They said that that's when he pulled his muscle, which sucks. But, yo, Mbappe cooked the life out of him. Okay, I don't know if Tchouameni's better than Makelele. Not the way that they talk about him, bro. No. I don't know about that. Hey, look, I love Tchouameni, but I don't know if he's... No. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, bro. I would rather want Argentina to win the World Cup again than Spain win it. I agree. I don't want to see Lamine Yamal with the World Cup. If I had to pick, I'd rather Messi wins another one. I don't want to see Lamine Yamal win a World Cup, bro. Only because if he wins the World Cup, he'll probably win the Ballon d'Or. So, even though they did say that the criteria is going to be heavily focused on big game performances. So, in theory, that does knock Lamine Yamal down for right now. Now, we'll see what he does in the Champions League. Now, quarterfinals against Atleti, maybe he'll cook. But in big games this season, Yamal's been pretty mid in, like, the bigger games. So, but then if he wins the World Cup, if Spain wins the World Cup, the only way that happens is if Yamal cooks. Like, Spain cannot win anything if Lamine Yamal is not playing well. So, yeah, then that means that he would have had big game performances. So, now, I mean, if Yamal wins the World Cup, then he probably deserves the Ballon d'Or, bro. Like, we come on, bro. Like, if Spain, and I think that would make him the youngest Ballon d'Or winner as well. I think R9 has the record, right? Like, R9 won it at, like, 20 or 21. So, like, that would be mad. Like, if Spain wins the World Cup, more than likely, bro, this guy is coming on the fucking pitch, dog. 3-0 up. 3-0 up. Oh, my gosh, bro. Man said bro is hating on a kid. No, I'm hating on a rival, bro. I don't give a fuck how old he is. He could be fucking 10 years old. I don't give a fuck. I don't want him to win it. Oh, what a goal. What's a goal? Colombia score. What a strike. Hey, Colombia get one back. They said, yo, I'm leaving here with something. It's a good strike. That's a mad angle, by the way. But, hey, look, 3-1. At least Colombia fans get to celebrate something because, yeah, they've been getting ripped this match. This guy really is coming on the pitch, man. Imagine being one of those Colombian players. You're already losing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just scored, but then you look up and then you see Mbappe's coming on. I don't really get the point of him coming on. No, Mbappe did not score. Did Elise come on too? Yeah. Yeah. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, imagine losing 3-1 and you look over and Elise and Mbappe are getting ready to come on. I'd be like, fucking hell, man. You know? Like, it's over, bro. It's over. Like, you kicking me while I'm down. You know? Like, you want France win the World Cup? I don't really care if France win the World Cup. When Zidane's the manager, then I'll be more so rooting for France when Zizou's their gaffer after this World Cup. But I am very interested in France because of the amount of talent that they have, bro. Is fucking nuts. He's not going to get hurt in like the last 10 minutes. Brother, an injury can happen at any time, bro. All it takes is one bad tackle. It's dumb to risk your health. When you're up 3-1, Colombia are not going to come back. It's a friendly. It's not like this is the quarterfinals of the World Cup, the group stage or whatever. This is a regular match, bro. You didn't need to get 12 minutes of time to run out. It's stupid, bro. Again, all it takes is one bad tackle. And for what? For France, Mbappe needs to be on the left. Yes. Which he has been playing on the left. He played on the left against Brazil. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, look, Mbappe's on the left right now. Ekitike's in the middle. So it's not like he's playing as the number 9 for France. So that's why I actually think that France have a good chance because now you're not gonna have a non-striker in the middle. The pitch looks so small. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is where the Commanders played. Or the Redskins. I don't know how you guys remember them, but that pitch is actually pretty big. I can't lie. Yeah. He plays on the left for France. I mean, he's not carrying France right now. He got subbed on. They already scored 3 goals. Like, they're winning. So this is just him doing a cardio session. Unless he's able to bag. But I just would have preferred to not see him play. I hate Yamal more than Mbappe and Vinny as a Barca cap. No way you're a Barca fan saying that you hate Yamal. And then you say you hate him more than Vinicius? You hate Yamal more than Mbappe and you're a Barca fan? I don't believe you, bro. You're very confused. You're very confused. Of course James is washed. Of course, bro. Guy's like, what? I don't know, like 34. He's not what he used to be, of course, bro. That's still my guy, though. I don't care. That's still my guy. But yeah, I mean, of course, he wasn't good today. Like, he didn't do anything that I can speak of, bro. But that's still my guy. Imagine if Colombia bags another one, though. There was a pitch invader? No, I said that wrong. Would you mind Brazil winning it with Rafinha being the best goal scorer? I would not mind, actually. I would take that, yes. Because now, Vinny World Cup, fairs, bro. World Cup and UCLs? Hey, look, I could run some agendas with that, of course. Yeah. Give me that. Give me that Brazil World Cup, bruv. I need that. Brazil! Yamal winning the World Cup would cause noise pollution. I want the GOAT Messi to win it again. Wow, Barca fans saying that they don't want Yamal to win the World Cup. That's mad. Because then if Spain wins the World Cup, there's so many Barcelona players that would win it. Like fucking Yamal, Pedri, Jean Garcia, Fermin Lopez would be there. Kubarsi would be there. That's like 5 players right there that are a part of Barca's team that would win the World Cup. At Real Madrid, like who would it be? Fucking Housen. I think Alvaro Correas will get called up. But he's not going to start over Cucurella. But I think he could get called up. Here come France in transition. But, yeah. Like, hella Barca players would win it, bro. I think the only 2 Spanish players, maybe Carvajal will get called up, but that's only on merit. Like, just to have a veteran, like a leader in the locker room. I don't think they'd be calling up Carvajal to play. So it's like, those are the only 3 players that I think would be there for Madrid. Yeah, Housen, Correas, and maybe Carvajal. So it's like, I mean, it'd be nice for them to win it, but Pedri and Yamal, like with a World Cup, and then Kubarsi and Jean Garcia, and then after here, these fucking Barca fans. Oh, Ekatike is through here. Ekatike, oh, what a save. Ekatike tried to round the keeper. That's very good goalkeeping. Man tried to round the keeper, bro. Yamal doesn't show in big games. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Yamal in the Euros was cooking, bro. Was cooking. That wasn't Mbappe. That was Ekatike. He tried to round the keeper. Yeah. I think Bernal might have a chance to make the World Cup, actually. If Frankie stays injured for a little longer, I think Bernal could possibly get called up. I think Danny Olmo will get called up, yes. I think, yeah. I think Olmo will be there, but he'll be off the bench. No, Mbappe did not score, bro. Bro, France are just elite. They are elite, bro. I hope that everybody's enjoyed themselves, bro. I've had a lot of fun doing the watch-alongs on the second channel. I'm telling you, the World Cup is going to be massive, guys. I'm telling you. This is why you must be subscribed. You must be subscribed. Big up everybody that's in here. Cucurella deserves a World Cup for his hair. Cucurella looked like Lord Farquaad, bro. From fucking Shrek. Of course I'm watching James Rodriguez, even though he didn't do anything today. Very mediocre performance, but That's still my guy, of course. Ferran, would they call Ferran Torres? I mean, yeah, they might call Ferran up as well. Yeah, nah, man. I'm not trying to see Spain win a World Cup. No, thank you. No, thank you. Bayern next. How am I feeling, bro? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. The Lord General himself, you know what I'm saying? Man, like, Ferland Mendy is back. Long day for Olise. You know what I'm saying? Long day for Olise. We are beating Bayern. We're going through. I expect Real Madrid in the semifinals. I appreciate that. I have allergies, by the way, and they're starting to act up. It's springtime now, so, and I did not take my medicine. Man said, Argentina are not winning the World Cup, little bro. Give it up. Give it up. It's not happening. Fuck. My nose is itchy as hell right now. This has come out of, like, nowhere, bro. Big up to everybody that's watching. PSG would beat Madrid. Mez, you're going to just say this every round that we go, oh, this team would beat Madrid. Oh, this team would beat Madrid. No. It's just allergies. It's just the pollen. The pollen. Like, because in the springtime, like, flowers and shit, they release pollen. Pollen is what people are allergic to. So it's just spring allergies, bro. Like, it makes your nose itchy. It makes your eyes watery. So, like, if you don't take, like, the allergy medicine, then it'll fuck you up. Like, I remember one time, chat, when I was a kid, maybe, like, 7th grade, I was at school, and, like, a lot of pollen, I don't even know how, just, like, got onto, like, my face. Bro, my face, like, was, like, swollen, bro. Like, it looked crazy. My mom had to come get me. Only 106 likes. Hey, look, as long as we got over 100 likes, I'm happy, man. 4 minutes added on once again to end off this match. If we beat Bayern, then this... Yeah, I agree. If we get... Because right now, we're not the favorites. If we get to the semis, I think everyone in the world knows what's going to happen. I think so. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 3. What are you talking about? Women? Man gave me an update about women's football, bruv.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
I don't care about women's football, dog. Don't care. We could beat Barcelona. Fucking, like, the women's team can beat Barca women's team. Let's say if Real Madrid's girl team beat Barca's girl team, let's say Madrid won 9-0. Don't care. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't care. I probably wouldn't even know, to be honest. I didn't know they were fucking playing right now. I didn't even know that we had Women El Clasico going on right now. I can only name you one player, though, for our women's team. Linda Caicedo. I've actually seen some highlights. She looks like she's very good. But never watched. I don't know our goalkeeper. I don't know the right back, left back. I don't care. Like, if you didn't tell me that just now, I would have never known that they were actually playing. What I'll give Colombia credit for is that even when they were down 3-0, bro, they never stopped. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ekatike. Shot goes. He tries to go near post and misses. Will you think Ronaldo Jr. will be a baller? No. Mm-mm. He's not going to make it. It's very hard for the kids of a legend to also become like world class, or like it happens, but it's very rare. I think the issue that Ronaldo Jr. has is that he's playing the wrong position. Because his dad is CR7, his dad bagged all these goals, his dad's the greatest goal scorer in the history of the sport and things like that. Everybody expects him to do that. He's too slow and he's too tall, bro. Like fucking CR7, he's shorter than his son. Like Junior is tall as fuck. He's like 6'3". He's bro. He's a center back, bro. He's either a center back or a goalkeeper. But because his dad is CR7, you can't be a fucking goalkeeper or a defender. He's not fast enough on the wing. And he doesn't, oh my gosh, Mbappe. Mbappe bags. Is that the fourth? Or is he offside? Nah, I think he's offsides. Yeah, he's off. He's off. I mean, that would have been a nice consolation goal. But yeah, no. Ronaldo Jr. is not going to make it at a high level because he's playing in the wrong position. Though, do you know whose kid is like very good? Do you know whose kid is like fucking Marcelo? Marcelo's son is nice. Have you guys seen his highlights in Real Madrid's academy? And he plays for like Spain's like under 19, and he's only like 17, bro. His son's a striker. Marcelo's son is like, I think his name is like Enzo Alves or something. He's a striker. He is tough, bro. Like, he's very good. But yeah, I think CR7 Jr., he's in the wrong position because of who his dad is. Everybody expects him to be able to score and be a good winger. He's not a fucking winger. He's a defender or a goalkeeper, bro. That's the issue. Ronaldo is 6'1". His son's like 6'2", 6'3". His son is tall, bro. Like, his son is like 16, 17. His son is like 6'2", bro. His son is tall. I think that's the match. Yeah, that's the match. I said 2-1 France. Yeah. That's the match. He played for under 17. Okay. I don't know why. I swear that he got called up for like the under like 18 or 19. Cause like the Madrid pages, like they give updates. But nah, he's good. He actually signed his first contract with Real Madrid like last year. Marcelo, like he's actually good. But again, most legends, their kids, they don't also become legends. But that's full time though. So my prediction was off by 1 goal. I said France 2-1, but France 3-1. Look, Colombia are a very good national team, but the talent that France have is just on another level. Like their B team was able to carve them up, and Desiree Doué bags a brace. Fair enough. Fair enough to France, bro. Messi's sons have the potential to be ballers? Possibly. I don't think any of them will make it either, though, at a high level because of the pressure of being Messi's son. Everybody's going to be looking at them like, yo, do what your dad did. It's going to be impossible, bro. Yeah. Marcelo's son's name is Enzo. Enzo Alves, I think. He's good. But yeah, Ronaldo's son, if he was a defender, I think he would have a... If Ronaldo's son was a defender, I think he would have a much better chance of making it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do a couple more comments, guys, and then I'm going to dip. This is all that's coming out for me content-wise today. But tomorrow, we're back on it, of course. Tomorrow, we are back on it. Chaos. I might even do tomorrow, chat. I think that I might even do a solo stream. Maybe we'll do a Madrid hype. Maybe we'll do a Madrid hype. Or maybe I'll have somebody with me. I don't know. Do I watch WWE? Not anymore. I used to, though, when I was a kid. I used to watch that a lot, but not anymore, bro. My GOAT is Randy Orton. That's the GOAT. He's better than John Cena. He's better than The Rock. He's better than Stone Cold. I don't care. He's better than Roman Reigns. RKO. Hey, look, I know that a lot of you guys are young, but go look up Randy Orton in 08, 09. Randy Orton is the best heel in WWE history. Man was moving like fucking... Do you remember that video of how they talk about King Von, bro? That's how you had to fucking talk about Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, WWE, I stopped watching maybe like 2011. I haven't watched WWE. I did watch John Cena's last match just because it's John Cena, but then he went out like a bitch. Bro was getting choked out in his last match by a guy named Gunther. Fuck is Gunther? What a trash way to end John Cena's career. Bro, Randy Orton used to... Yo. And thing is with Randy Orton, bro used to RKO women. He was not playing, bro. Randy Orton was a menace. If you want to talk about Black Air Force energy, that is Randy Orton, bro. I remember. Man handcuffed Triple H. Hit him with a sledgehammer. Stephanie McMahon, because that's Triple H's girl. She runs down to the ring to try and beg Randy Orton to please stop beating the shit out of her man. Randy Orton hits her with the meanest DDT. Stephanie McMahon. I'm talking about Vince McMahon, WWE's owner, the daughter. Man hits her with the meanest DDT. She's knocked out, bruv. In front of Triple H. Triple H is handcuffed. Handcuffed. He can't go nowhere. Randy Orton kisses her, bruv. In front of her mans. While she's knocked out. This man, Randy Orton. Vince McMahon was about to fire him, bruv. Man said, Randy, you're fuck. Randy Orton slapped the shit out of Vince McMahon, bruv. He slapped his boss. Go to work tomorrow and slap your boss. Tell me how that works out for you. Man slapped Vince McMahon and then punted him. Man kicked his head like he was trying to score a 50-yard field goal with the Super Bowl on the line. Let me tell you something about Prime. Randy Orton was beefing with John Cena. They had a match, bruv. John Cena's dad, his blood father, was first row. Randy Orton ran to John Cena's dad, threw him over the barricade, and kicked him in the head. John Cena's dad. Hey, look, man. Y'all better stop playing with Randy, bro. Y'all better stop playing with Prime Randy, man. Yo. Skinhead Orton. Different. Different, chat. I'm telling you, son. Randy Orton was moving. Y'all just wouldn't. Y'all had to be there, bro. Y'all just had to be there. Like, a lot of people did not like Randy. I always liked the bad guys, bro. I'd rather root for the bad guys than root for the John Cenas and shit like that, bro. That's why my two GOATs, Randy Orton, Edge. My two favorite of all time, Randy Orton and Edge. I did like John Cena when he first came out. A lot of you guys don't even remember when John Cena used to be fucking like Thugonomics. That's when John Cena was a heel. That's why when people act, when John Cena went heel, fucking like before, no. That was the second time that John Cena, when he first got popular, was a bad guy. He used to fucking like wear the throwback basketball jerseys. He used to have the chain around his neck, and he used to rap. Every battle, like every fight, he would come out rapping, frying the opponent he was going against. Dr. Thugonomics. That's when John Cena was the guy. Then they made him all fucking lame. And, you can't see me. Get that dumb shit out of here, bruv. Get that dumb shit out of here, man. You can't see me. That shit is trash. Bring back Thugonomics, man. All right, look, that's enough waffling, though. You know what I'm saying? That's enough waffling. Big up to everybody that's here. Look, dope watch along. We will be back tomorrow. Don't worry. We're going to have so much content, all right? Big up to everybody. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Make sure you guys smash that like button on your way out. This is going to redirect you over to Barca Reacts. He's doing a live with Sir Yaps a lot. You know what I'm saying? The Prince of Zamunda, okay? Wakanda incarnate himself, right? T'Challa talks football. Make sure you guys let them know. Big up, man. In a bit, people. Again, Carnage Raid.